With the winter weather changing to ice and snow, this is a reminder of how to drive in these conditions. With all this icy weather around at the moment, ice, snow, I'm surprised when a pupil books in for a lesson that they don't expect me to turn up. But when I turn up for the lesson and I get in the car, they say, "Oh, it's very icy this morning." And I said, "Yes, it is. But is that going to alter your lesson?" No, because what you've got to do is learn how to drive on ice or snow. And this is what instructors don't teach. They'd rather not take the pupil out because they may crash their car, they may slide and bump into somebody else. But when I took the pupil out and I taught them how to drive on ice, so what he said to me, "This is so easy." I said, "Yes, it is, once you know the rules of driving on ice." The first rules of driving on ice is what I teach people is move off. Don't use the gas pedal. And they go, "Don't use the gas pedal." No, don't use the gas pedal. Bring it up to biting points, your front of the car lift. Release the handbrake if the car move. When the car moves, a little bit of gas. Wait for the car to move 6 to 8 feet or 2 meters. Take a foot off the clutch. The car will go by itself around about 4 or 5 miles an hour. Now, once the car gets moving, now we can go into second gear. Again, into second gear. Bring the clutch up very slowly till the car speeds up to about 10 miles an hour. Take your feet off all the pedals. The car will go by itself 10 miles an hour. Simple as that. Thank you for all your phone calls about moving off on ice and snow. And some of you just don't believe that you can actually do this. So what I'll do a little interview with a pupil I took out at 7:30 on last Thursday when the rain came down and froze. So the roads were completely one sheet of ice. And this woman is very, nervous about driving. And I took it out at 7:30 in the morning, and it wasn't even light. It was dark, and it was one sheet of ice. And she actually got taught how to drive on ice. She texted me in the morning and says her husband had contacted her and said, "Oh, be very careful." She said, "If I had a lesson this morning, because I've just skidded." So when I showed her how to drive on ice, I said, "I'll have to go back home now and tell your husband how to drive on ice." and that's what we did. But people ask, right, okay, we've moved off, so what are the rules of driving on icy conditions? Well, what you're going to remember is that when you turn a corner, you just take your feet off your pedals and you don't touch the gas pedal and you don't touch your brake. You go as slowest as possible, and when you come back out of the corner, then once you're straight again, you put your foot a little bit on the gas pedal and move off again. And if you do that, you won't find your skid. The traction on the tyres will hold on the corner, no problem at all. And when you come up to a junction, if you come to a stop, then you do not touch your brake. You use your gears. You go down to your gears and take your feet off all the pedals, so that the momentum of the car is slowing down automatically by the gears. And then as you come up to your junction, before you get there, you put your clutch down, then gently, very gently press your brake so that you not suddenly brake into the car's not going to skid. And then you come up to your junction, no problem at all. I think the main thing you've got to remember if you've got icy conditions or snowy conditions is that if it normally takes you a quarter of an hour to get to work or to get to a certain place, double the time you're going to take when it's snowing or ice. So it's not about getting there on time, it's about getting there safely. And that's the secret about driving in hazardous conditions. If you want more free tips on driving, send me an email to robodriver2013@gmail.com or telephone 078 87593938.